Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. It is great to see our friend Georgia Kester from Ruby Supplements at Price Cutter. And you know, I think staying healthy and being healthy and feeling good has never been more important to everyone.
Amen to that.
I mean, it is on everybody's brain. And Georgia,
Yes.
Ruby Supplements has everything you need to feel your best.
Yes, that is correct. And especially during these hot summer months, I kind of wanted to highlight some of the products that we carry that can help while you're out in the heat. So some things to kind of avoid burning preemptively and also to kind of avoid exhaustion, which we kind of talked a little bit about last time.
We did.
So the one thing I wanted to highlight is our Azaksanthin. And it's one of those supplements that's very hard to pronounce.
Yes.
But it's actually made from some algae, some sea algae. So it's going to give you sort of that nice glow that you would see normally with collagen, because we have marine-based collagen as well.
Right.
But with this, so this is actually the
These two right here.
Yes. So the interesting thing I thought about this one is that it actually gives flamingos their pink color as well as salmon.
Oh, really?
Won't turn us pink, so that's all good.
I wouldn't mind if it did, though.
Yeah, that would be okay.
I would try it just to see.
Yeah, I would too.
But the nice thing about this, so it does build up in your dermis and epidermis. So when it does that, it actually helps more fair-skinned people to not burn as easily in the sun. So that is a benefit to that.
Are these the same thing, just different size bottles?
Just different size
gotcha.
bottles. So one is, I believe it's a 2-month supply, and we've got a 1-month supply. But I've actually been taking it. It's been helping me out, especially when I've been out in the sun. The nice thing about it is it's also got some immune properties. So it will help your immune system. And another side benefit is they've shown that it actually can possibly help people with dementia and Alzheimer's. Because, yeah, so it's a smaller molecule, so it actually passes that blood-brain barrier.
Yeah.
So it passes over, and it actually helps to protect the cells from free radicals.
Yeah.
So-
I didn't know exactly what they did. I see it all the times on the shelves.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Yeah, and so with this, if you do take it, I recommend taking it with a full meal or something that's a little bit more fatty, and maybe even with some fish oil.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
very good.
Yeah.
Okay, what else you got done here?
So down here, I've got lutein, which is very similar to this. It actually has similar benefits, but it's going to help you as far as like with your eye health. So it's going to restore those cells, help restore those cells, ooh, if I could speak straight. And the other thing is it's going to help protect with the blue light. So if you have your cell phones and you're on your laptops at night, it's going to help with that
Everybody
as well.
needs that. My goodness, that's just something everybody does every day.
And so some of these are a combination of the two. So
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was seeing what the difference is, and this is a different brand of the, I can't even say that word. I'm sorry.
it's a hard one, Azaksanthin.
Azaksanthin.
But it doesn't look
Yeah.
like how it sounds.
Exactly. You know, if people would do this for prevention, when I take eye vitamins, I really feel a difference. I feel stronger.
Yes, yeah, and it's supposed to help sharpen the focus as well. And after we age, I think it's past age 60, that's when we start to see the degeneration of the eye tissue. So that's going to help with that, and it help keep it more intact as time goes on. So.
And these hats you brought us.
Yes.
Keep the sun
yes,
away,
these are
and they look good
$7.99, and this is like the easiest way to protect yourself from the sun is to cover up and to do your SPF and to drink water. So.
You got one like this.
I know, I have this, I bought this exact one.
Oh,
I
this
have it,
exact one, yeah.
I have this one at home, and I have the navy blue one from Price
Yeah,
Cutter.
exactly.
I got them both because I love them too much. They're,
Very
I was like,
stylish.
they're very stylish. I don't wear hats enough. We should bring them back.
Well, we should. The problem is on TV, it kind of covers up your eyes a little bit.
But I don't
so
care.
kick
I
those
love
back.
it.
But I do love them too, and I bought one that matched my outfit that day. And so we were surprised to see them at Price Cutter, and we loved them so much.
Yeah, so we carry these, and there's a few other styles as well. So it's just an easy way to carry it with you and don't have to worry.
So what are these big black tubs full of?
Okay,
Goodness.
so these are similar to this. I picked these because it will help you with your workout, but if you're outside, say you're mowing the lawn or whatever, this is going to help with fatigue, it's going to help with hydration, it's going to restore your electrolytes, essentially. So,
important.
Yeah.
So you mix this with water then, I'm assuming?
You can mix it with water, you can mix it with, well, I wouldn't recommend mixing it with almond milk or anything like that, but you can mix it with any kind of juice or anything like that.
What about
'cause
tea?
Okay.
Would it be like strawberry tea?
Oh.
that would be great.
I just thought about tea.
Yeah,
maybe.
no worries.
We actually have one that is a strawberry lemonade at the store.
Ooh,
So-
that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a recovery. This is not necessarily a protein.
It's not necessarily
it's
a
not
protein, but it does have your aminos in it, which are going to help with
Perfect.
replenishment.
Okay, gotcha.
So, and these are the electrolytes. That's what we talked about last time a little bit.
By the way, this liquid IV is on my grocery list every 2 weeks because it really does help with hydration when you're out in the yard. And you just like, I was chugging water this past weekend just because
Yes.
I was always
couldn't
just
get enough.
constantly thirsty. I couldn't get enough water. And these really help.
What's in that one? What is that?
So-
is that minerals in that?
Yes, so this is great, especially if you've been sick. It's going to help replenish those minerals that you've been depleted of. And so the things that you would normally get in your foods, this is more jam-packed full of minerals that you get like in your greens and your salads and things like that.
And you know, and water is so important, but like you were saying, you couldn't replenish, and sometimes you have to get those electrolytes. Like, I have to walk a tightrope to stay well.
Yes.
But the thing is, I notice if I drink too much tea or not enough water, that's when you get sick, folks, when you get dehydrated. So don't do that.
Right, and replenishing those minerals, it's very important because it helps to keep those water levels in your system.
Are these two products the same, just different brands? Is that what these are? Or is this different than this? Or are
It's
they basically
very
the same?
similar. Yeah, they're going to be similar. It's just different brands.
What's that taste like?
I don't taste anything.
Oh, really?
I
Okay.
don't, but
Yeah, this one it's kind of a funny flavor. It's the acai berry.
Oh, yeah.
So it's
I don't even taste that.
You
I
don't
just
taste it?
well, I put it with water and I mix it and I think I drink it so fast I don't even taste it.
Jeremy,
I don't. I
that's
really
okay.
don't.
You are so healthy.
I was so
You've done really
thirsty.
good here.
And these actually do pack a punch when it comes to flavor. So if you're looking for something with flavor, I would go with this one or the one we tried last time.
Yes, I could
right,
taste
right,
the
right,
last
right.
one, but this one, to me, it's very mild. Like you could mix it with anything and not really taste, in my opinion.
And some people love that idea.
Yes. Yeah. For sure.
Get the nutrients and not have a taste that you don't like, right?
Right, for sure, for sure.
And by the way, you have a lot of stuff going on the weekly Ruby supplements deals and steals, I call them, because it's like you have such great bargains all the time.
Yes, yes. So our items this month are 15% off, and so everything you see here on the table is 15% off of the shelf price. So
That is a great help with all the rising prices.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
And by the way, when you see Georgia or Beverly or anybody at Ruby Supplements, ask them questions. I've asked Beverly a million times where something is or what can I get for this, and they're so helpful. If you know you want something that will do something like make me feel sleep better, or make me look younger, make me feel younger, they'll point you in the right direction.
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
We'll steer you there. We'll
Very
steer you there.
knowledgeable.
Thanks so much, Georgia.
Thanks, Georgia. I love your name. Don't you just want to burst into song?
I just want to say, Georgia, you're on my mind.
You're on my mind. That's right. We'll be back, guys, right after this.
Georgia, you're on my mind right now.
I love the hat.
Thank you so much.